Hi guys, so today I'm quite excited. I wanted to try out the new, well it's not new, it's called New Neutrals. And I got it a couple of weeks ago before I had COVID actually. But then I got COVID and obviously couldn't do it. But this is the Neutrals Pro Revolution New Neutrals Luxe Eyeshadow Palette, and it's absolutely beautiful. And everybody says it's a dupe, and if you go online, honestly on YouTube, a lot of people have done reviews and kind of looked at them. And it is a dupe apparently for the Huda Beauty Neutrals. I don't have that palette, but this is what we're going to be working with today. I haven't even decided what look we're going to go for. I just thought we'd do it together. So let's get the face done first. So I wanted to put my primer on, and I'm still using the Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. It's just so soft, so lovely. It comes out gold, but it goes on clear. Just gives you that nice glint. So all my face treatment has been done. I'm just going to pop on some moisturizer, and this is the Soothing Day Cream 24-hour from Nivea, and it's for sensitive skin, free from perfume, and it does have a SPF of 15. So we're going to do that. I am just off a double shift, and I was on Facebook this morning. If you had a look there, if you're on my page, Glow Within, I've got my drink here because I'm just really dehydrated. Today I didn't get a chance to get my 2 liters. I try every day to get my 2 liters. So I've got an uplift here, guys, which is just my Juice Plus uplift. It's a natural energy drink, and it's just going to help me. Okay, I'll be having that throughout. So this is a Nivea moisturizer, and we're just going to make sure our face is moisturized, get that SPF in. So important, even in the winter time, to have your SPF on. My lips have been really dry, so I have the Neutrogena lip balm I've put on already. So just really making sure you're getting that all around your face. I'm just out of the shower, and my skin always kind of goes a little bit red. And I might just bring that down the neck a little bit too. Okay, so the foundation today I'm going to use is NARS. I'm really liking NARS at the minute. I got it a while ago actually on Cult Beauty, but I think it's available on Amazon and obviously on the NARS website. This is the Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation, and mine is in Mont Blanc. It's lovely, and it's got a pump too, so you save a lot on the amount you actually use. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go in with that Glow Wish from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I got it on Cult Beauty. And this is 15 mils. I think it does come in, there is a bigger one, but I got the 15 mils. Only because I hadn't tried it before, and if I didn't like it, I didn't want to have this huge waste, really. So yes, I'm going to just put some on there. And it is so beautiful out today, guys. I'm going to definitely get out. My bike has been in the shed, my mountain bike, for a while, as you might have seen on Instagram. Today I'm going on it. I might go. There's a steeple Aston walk as well. I don't live there anymore, but maybe we could go there. I'm going to go there and have a little walk around. So I've kind of done it as a moisturizer. I've really gotten it into the skin and made sure it's really sunk in nicely. And you can see it just gives that glow. And there isn't a flashback, because I've used it in my freelance before, and there's no flashback, which is great. So I have run out, and I've got it here. I've run out of my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, so I had to quickly go and replace it, and I went to Superdrug, and this isn't e.l.f. by the way. This is the Rimmel Kind and Free Kind to Us Vegan Concealer, and it isn't in a colour in particular. It just says, oh it does, 01 Fair. So we're going to use that as a concealer today. First of all, I'm going to go in with my NARS and just get my foundation done first. I'm really kind of looking forward to the summer actually. I was supposed to go over to Ireland in Easter, but with work and things, and because I have so much time off because of COVID, it's going to be difficult, I think, to go over, because now I've been put on extra shifts and things like that. So I'm focusing on July and August to go over. There's a wedding in July, and then I'll stay obviously in August, Mum's birthday, and I might travel around Ireland a little bit, places I haven't been to in a long time, and just have a little bit of a holiday kind of thing, traveling around. So I'm going to put a little bit more on. I did just rub some of it, warmed it up into the skin, and now I'm going to use my blender. I just wet my blender, my beauty blender, and we're just going to place it on the blender itself and just kind of dot it around. So this is Mont Blanc, and it does warm up to the skin too. So if you wanted to, you could put the tan droplets in this if you wanted to. I use the Tanologist droplets I sometimes put in, but I think we're going to be warming up the face. The eyeshadow is going to be quite strong today, so the bronzer I'm going in with is the Huda Beauty and the Glow Wish bronzer, and I'm then going to go in with my Kiko Milano blush as well, which I'm just loving Kiko Milano. Okay, I have their foundation too, but I'm really loving NARS at the minute. It's long wear, it does stay on for a very long time. I'm getting like 12 hours out of it, which is great, because as a support worker, you do have to do a long shift. There's a lot of shifts you have to do that are at least 12 hours. And then if it's an overnight, obviously you're going to cleanse your face at night anyway. But you know, when you go to bed, I usually go to bed about 9:30, 10 when I'm on an overnight, because that's the kind of time the guys go to bed, you know, who I'm looking after. And then, you know, up to about 10, it's still on, so it's great. So I do like that. So we're just gonna place some here. And it's Easter now, so the kids are off. The kids are off school now until the 22nd, which just seems so long away. It is really, when you think about it. My birthday is the 16th, which has just come around so quickly. So quickly. And as I said on Facebook, I'm 21 again, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm 21 again. Why not? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to the supermarket today, maybe get some. I saw this and I put it on Instagram. There's like these Buddha bowls that are like salad bowls, but they're all, you know, there's different kind of ingredients in there, and it's meant to be really filling and nourishing. So I'm going to try and go to Sainsbury's today or Tesco and kind of fill up on stuff like that in my basket, and maybe look online first to see what you kind of put in. But I guess it's just to your own taste what you put in. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to have some of this quickly. I'm sorry guys, I know I don't really usually drink water or juice online. Okay, so we're going to put in the concealer as well, because I can see I still got some redness. So this is the Rimmel, it's vegan. And we're just going to get some of that on. We're just going to place it here. I'm actually going to put it here, over here. Okay, I still have a little bit of a cold, but today I think it's my allergies. I do think it's my allergies today. I do have hay fever today. It's really strange, because I can always know the difference. I can always tell the difference. I'm sneezing, everything. So I know it's the it's the hay fever. Let's just put some in here, and we're just gonna do a little up here as well. So, who has been watching Married at First Sight Australia? I'm one episode behind. I haven't looked on Instagram because, you know, I've seen it all except the very last episode. And oh my God, I've been trying so hard not to look on Instagram, because it keeps coming up on my notifications and I'm not looking because I don't want to ruin it. Obviously, when it came out, when the last episode was shown, I was in work, so I couldn't look at it. But I have been addicted to that show, you guys. Absolutely addicted to Married at First Sight Australia. I know they've been doing it in the UK for ages and ages. And I just happened to come across, I think me and Chris were looking at, just flicking through, and then I saw the kind of I saw the ad, we saw the ad, and I was like, I think it was when, it was the wedding day, and then they were all meeting the brides, and one of the grooms saw the bride as they were walking up, and you could see by his face, he was happy, but the bride was like not happy, and it was like a drama and stuff. So I have been addicted, you guys, absolutely addicted. So I haven't seen the last episode. Gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna watch it tonight. Yeah, get the snacks in. I always have one kind of day where it's not loads and loads, but like the mini kind of like popcorn or something like that. So we'll have that. And I might have a little wine. I haven't drank in so long, guys. You know, it's been so long. I mean, it must be months and months and months. Christmas, I think, actually, if I'm correct. So there we go. See, I like that concealer. It doesn't take away from the glow. So yeah, I think it was Christmas the last time I had a drink. So I might get, I'm not a big drinker. That's the thing, you know. I'll have like a wine or two if it's a social kind of thing, but I'm not the type of person that would come in have a wine and just have a bottle of wine. It's just not, I don't know, I'm just, you know, it's just not me. But, you know, I'll have, if people are, you know, we've got people over tonight, and so if they're kind of, obviously to be a good host, I always kind of get something for them. But yeah, I might have one or two. I'm not a white wine drinker really. I'm more of kind of a red wine. Okay. So yes, so I'm liking that. In the mirror, it's really focused. I like the fact that the concealer has kind of, I have been on an overnight, and I usually look really tired under here. I think the redness on the nose needs to be worked on a little bit, but I know that's just because I've been in the shower. I'm just going to pop a little bit more, but I'm liking what it's done for the under eyes. So we're just gonna, I can see a little bit still here. Okay. So yeah, I lost 6 pounds, by the way, in the last 11 days. And I think I can put that straight down to the shakes. When I don't, I'm terrible really in the morning. I was never a breakfast person. And breakfast, you know, my mum said it growing up, my grandmother. I think if you look in all the experts, they always say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So I've been using those. If you saw yesterday, before I went to my overnight, on my Facebook Live, I did the peanut butter and chocolate smoothie. And obviously the chocolate smoothie has all those vegetables in it. So I put some peanut butter in, because I saw one of my colleagues do it. She put some peanut butter in, she put the chocolate in, and then I think she got actually some salted caramel extract and popped that in, and then she had that for the day, and it kept her going until lunch. So yes, I've had some messages about that. So, but yes, I tried, basically what I'm saying is I tried it yesterday, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It's like, do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like a Mars bar, and it's healthy. Like, how crazy is that? So yes, so that kept me going. And I think because I've been doing that, you know, even before I had COVID, for weeks and weeks, as you know, I'm part of juiceplus now. I can help you guys if you need to. But what I'm saying is that I think I used to find it really hard to even shed 2 pounds, even if I did kind of put an effort in. But I think because I've been doing these shakes and doing the 2 litres of water, and the uplift is really good for energy, and the capsules, I think it helped a little bit. So I was quite impressed with that. I'm happy with that. So yes, I don't weigh myself loads. I've always been the type of person, I never had a weighing scales in the house. I've had one now for maybe a year. I don't even know why I got it. But now I've been you know, every now and then I'll weigh myself, and you know, when I weighed myself before, a couple of weeks ago, I was 6 pounds down, which is quite good. But 10 days ago I did that. But I know that's kind of the time frame that I had COVID. But the really good thing about when I had COVID is I was still having the shakes, making sure I was having that nutrients, because you know, when you're really ill, sometimes you don't want a massive meal, you know, things like that. So I'm just going to put the powder in. It's worked out a little bit on the nose, but I think that it's literally just from the shower. So we're just gonna put that down. I'm going to just set everything with, and this is the Maybelline Matte Maker, and I got this in Superdrug, and I really like it. Okay, so we're going to go in with the brows, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. today, and this is their Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and you get obviously the brush here, and then you get your, you get your crayon there too. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of brush them into place. I used to have really, really thick lashes, and then over time they've just thinned out a little bit. Okay, just getting the shape. I will put the pictures up on Instagram today as well. So if you're looking at where can I get this this palette, I found it on Amazon, but it is in Superdrug too. On Amazon, I think it was 11 pounds on Amazon, but it was reduced. So okay, just going to go in now with the pencil, and mine is in medium brown, and I got this directly from the e.l.f. website. We're just going to work. I always kind of start out here and then follow the pattern and follow the shape. So how has everyone been? I had a friend who, okay, so you can see the difference. And I know it looks quite stark, but if you see, I'm going to have my hair down today. It's going to be blow dried. But what I'm trying to say is the dark, it does match the dark, if you know what I mean. The reason this looks like this is because my eyebrows are sparse and they are very thin. So this is what it should really look like. So I know it looks quite dramatic in terms of this side, but I do think you know, once it's all done, it does, you know, come into place, and it does match the hair, and everything looks natural basically. So we're going to just brush the other side, particularly if you're not used to brows and doing your brows. Sometimes you can look, if it's your first time, it can get overwhelming. Okay, just going to start again from the inner corners, and we're just going to flick that out. Very natural. And the great thing about this is you can, after you've applied the color, you can brush it out again, and it doesn't move the color or the crayon anywhere. I would call this more of a crayon. It's in a pencil style, but actually the texture is more of a crayon. Now they're not, I always do say this because they're never exactly the same in shape. Mine in particular have always been slightly different in the arch. So just don't try to kind of, and I do say this in makeup artistry too, when they're just asking for advice and things. I never put the pencil, or if it's like a crayon or anything, in a place where there isn't any brows, because it doesn't look right, and then over time it's going to come away, and it's just not going to look natural. And what you do want to do is make eyebrows look natural. So we're just going to go in again here. Okay, just really fill in that, and then we're just going to go above, and I think we're okay with that. Okay, so that's that. We're just going to pop the lid back on, and now what I'm going to do is, I do have my Morphe, and it's their Oh Brow Baby, and it just goes under and over, and you blend it out. It's just to kind of really accentuate the brows, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay, and I have two bronzers that I don't know what I'm going to use. I love the Kiko Milano, but I know I have to shop my stash with the Glow, and this is their Glow Wish by Huda Beauty, and I'm tending to go towards the Kiko Milano, but yeah, we'll see when it gets to that stage. So that's that. We're just going to go under now the brows with the Morphe Oh Brow Baby, and we're just going under here. It's like a skin color, but it really does just shape them. And the other thing I've really been missing is just going out to the shops. I've been kind of shopping online for clothes, but I really just miss going out. So we're going to go with friends and just go out to, not the Clarendon Centre, but the new one in Oxford. Well, it's not new now, but the newer build. It has, you know, all the new shops. I can't think of it now. But yes, we're gonna go. Not next weekend, the week after. Next Saturday is my birthday, and I really don't know what I'm doing. We were thinking of going to the beach down in Torquay, or the nearest one my friends were saying in work today is Bournemouth, so we might go there. I just miss the beach so much. I'm very much an outdoors person, and I really struggle. You know, when I'm in Wexford, I really take advantage of the fact that I'm there, because there's Kirklow Beach, you know, there's the Raven Forest, and in Oxford, I love it to bits, but there's no kind of out area, there's no outdoor, and particularly if you don't drive, even though I'm doing my driving lessons at the minute, when you don't drive it, you kind of, there's places that maybe to other people not too far away, but to me, obviously not driving yet, it is a little bit frustrating, guys. So I'm happy to go to Bournemouth and just see the beach and kind of hang out for the day, maybe see what's around, fish and chips on the beach or something like that, who knows. Okay, a little bit of a treat. So I'm just blending that. So what I'm doing is I'm not kind of pulling it in any direction. I'm kind of pushing it into the skin, because that will still accentuate the brow without seeing the crayon that we've put on. So you can see the difference here. So you can see it's still here. All I've done is kind of pushed on that and blended it in, and now it's gone. And we're going to do the same on this side. So yes, my birthday weather-wise has always been either it pours rain or it's really sunny. So I'm hoping we get sunny or even in between, or even if it stays dry, that would be amazing. Okay. Okay. And here. So has anybody got plans for Easter? Again, as I said, I was supposed to go home, but just the way COVID hit, and in one, I'm getting pay in one job for sick pay, but in certain jobs they don't cover COVID pay, which is energy kids, unfortunately. So, but with Dimensions, it's absolutely fine. But obviously with that energy kids being dropped for 10 days in the after school, I've had to kind of jiggle things around financially, and it's just worked out that now July and August will have to be kind of the better option, really. But Mum is actually said to me this morning, it actually works out. And I said, why? And she said, because obviously, as you know, I'm moving house. And actually, when you are here, I would have been kind of moving things, you know, people, you know, the movers would be coming in and out. And so it's actually a really good thing in a way that we've decided to leave it till July. We do FaceTime every single day, but it is so hard. You know, it's really tough not seeing her. Okay. So we're just gonna, okay. Right, so that's that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to go in with which one? We've got the e.l.f. or we got the Kiko Milano Flawless Fusion Bronzer, which I think I'll go with Kiko Milano. Okay, I'll go with Huda Beauty. I know it's not a massive deal, but you know, when you have these bronzers and you just see them and you know you just don't use them, you want to be able to use them. So what I'm going to do, and this is just my Novepscu, and this is the 002 brush. They're available on Amazon. And all I'm going to do is just put that around. There's like a marble effect here. Mine is in 003 natural. And we're just going to kind of move that around. Get into the hairline as well. Don't be afraid to bring that down a bit either. And it will just be a bronze kind of effect today. And just bring that down. Don't be afraid to kind of bring that into the cheeks and the lower cheeks, because I like the fact that because this is like a marble effect, sometimes I don't have to put blush on. It just kind of, as you can see, it kind of gives you that nice color that sometimes blush I find you don't need with this particular bronzer. That's just my opinion. And we're just gonna go down here. So yes, Married at First Sight Australia tonight. Looking forward to it. What have you thought of the characters though? I mean, I thought it was really dramatic how some of the girls were treating each other. Okay, that's real. I like that. It's given the highlights still, but we can definitely see the bronze there, and it's not too harsh because I didn't want to go very harsh because we are putting our eye look on too. So that's, I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to have a look at the eyeshadow. So here we are. So this is obviously, it's the Revolution Pro. It was £11 on Amazon. It's definitely available on Superdrug as well. And their Makeup Revolution site. So this is what they look like. And we're going to go in with a crease color, just with a base crease color. And I think I'm going to go in first with their base. So this is their base, it's cream. And you just pop it all over the eye, which I'm going to do. And this is just, it's just called Based. Basically, they're all named as well. So all I'm going to do is put that on the eye. So basically it's just to keep, obviously, keep the eyeshadow on for longer. Bring that up as much as I can. Okay, that's going to be enough. So for the base color, I'm going to start with Delight, and that's what Delight looks like there. It's coming off a little bit lighter actually on screen, but it's more of a kind of medium brown. Let's do a swatch. That's what the swatch looks like. So we're going to use this is the Menage 5116. So I'm just going to pop it in there, get that going. And we're just going to bring that in, putting a little bit of pressure onto the brush as well. So you can see how light it is in the palette, but if you can look here, how dark it comes off, it warms up on the skin, definitely warms up on the skin. I'm just going to do the same here. And the other thing I find with this palette is it's kind of all season round. The first thing that screams obviously at me is Christmas. If you see all those glitters and things like that, but you do have a section that's quite neutral here. Obviously, apart from those glitters, there is a neutral section that you could get spring, summer looks out of. So, and then you've got your winter, you've got your maroons and things like that. So, you know, you've got your full length mirror too, which is great. So let's just work on that. So the one I'm using now is Delight, the one that we're popping on. And this is just going to be our base color. Okay, just a little bit more on this side. Okay, so I'm liking that. So now what we're going to do is, I think for the outer V, I'm looking at I'm going to go in with Karma, but first on the inner corner of the eye, I'm going to go in with neutral, because I want the eye to kind of sparkle in the center and going out with the smoky eye. So in the center, it makes your eye kind of pop. If you put that smoky eye all the way in, unless it's a real dark brown smoky eye, it kind of makes you look tired. So what I'm going to do is just do my placement brush, and this again is Nevepscu, and this is available on Amazon. And we're just going to go in with that natural here, right here. And I'm just going to get some onto the brush. And all I'm going to do is just, you can see there, I'm bringing it right in because I want to look fresh. And I'm going to bring it up actually, guys, so it blends right into that Delight. I'm just going to bring that out a bit. So that just gives us that wide awake look, so that it will look a little bit more dramatic then when we put on our darker colors. Okay. Okay, so again, like as I say, we're just placing that up. Okay. And just going to, what I've been doing so that I don't get any fallout, and I've been using them in my my kit. I'm just going to put some eyeshadow shields on, particularly for the dark outer V, because I don't want that to go somewhere it shouldn't be. It does go right under the eye, but that's absolutely fine because it doesn't take away really from what I've been using, take away from the actual eye makeup. So all that does is we place it right here and it goes all the way there. And it doesn't, it just helps. I know it looks big, but actually it is so good for just stopping that, stopping the eyeshadow going where you don't want it to go, basically. So we're going to do one eye first, So what we're going to go in with is I think I'm going to go in with Karma, and this is what Karma looks like here. We're just going to do a swatch. So it's in between that medium brown look, so that's Karma. So what we're going to do is go back in with that Nevepscu brush we used before, but it's an angled brush, so it's going to be really good to kind of just get right in the corners there too. So let's go in with Karma, and all we're doing is bringing that out, and we're bringing it halfway in as well, halfway, just you see we're getting that dark kind of so it's just kind of blending out. So now what we're going to do is just get this is the e.l.f. multi-purpose eye brush, and all I'm doing with this is literally blending it. And then I can see on the camera it's not really showing quite well in terms of the eye look, so I think we might just leave it off for now, but you can see what I mean. It's definitely given that kind of shape, and it hasn't made anything, there's no fallout basically. So I've been using them on clients and they've just been amazing. So there you go. And obviously you can blend that out if it's a bit too harsh, that's up to you completely. But yeah, it's been working really, really well. So now what I'm going to do, I want it a little bit darker, so we're going to go in with Rumor, and this is Rumor right here. And again, I'm just going to pop it on. I just wanted to show you guys. Pop that on right underneath, because Rumor is going to be that bit darker, and we're just going to get it where it was before, but I just wanted to show you the shape that you get afterwards. So now Rumor's going to go on, and we're going to go back in with our Nevepscu brush here. This is the placement brush. Okay, making sure that's on enough. And Rumor is now going into the inner corner. We're not bringing it too far in because we are going to blend. And we're just going to go back then with our e.l.f. multi-purpose eye brush and really get that in. And I then think I'll go in, the last one I'll go in with is Shadow. This one here. And this happens a lot. Hang on. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go in with Shadow. And this is literally going to be placed and then we're just going to go back and follow on the other side what we've done on the other side of the eye after I kind of blend that in. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and do what I did on the other side, and we'll come back. Okay, so there it is. I did a little bit of liner, not too much, very thin. That's what I like about this. You've got that really thick. I don't think I'd ever use that. Remember those old-fashioned eyeshadow brushes? But this is the thin one. It's great. It starts thin and then goes thicker. So I did a little line, the slightest line, because what I didn't want to do was take away from the eyeshadow. But yes, the Maybelline. No, sorry, this was the Rimmel Day Tonight. So I did the lengthening and the voluming, and I think it's just really nice. I didn't want to take away from that glitter. I really like it, you guys. I really, really like it. I actually want to put on a bit more glitter. I know this was a super long video, and what I will do is I'll section it. So I'll say eyeshadow application, and then I'll put the amount of time where that is. But I do hope you stuck with me through the whole thing. Get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, even a wine. If you, or a, you know, a soda if you're a bit younger than that. So that's the golden. Let's just put a little bit more on. I love it so much. I wish I was going to a party or something. So yes, going back in again, making sure I'm not affecting the mascara. I love it. I really do like it, you guys. And what I did is I thinned out the mascara when I thought there was a little bit too much on. I do have these disposables, and I use them, I use them in my freelance kit. So what you can do is I would have this advice to people. If you think you've got, I would get these. You can get them like for $2.99 for a set of 50 or 20 on Amazon. And because they're thinner bristles, you can brush them out after, shape them after the mascara's gone on. And I find that really useful. So you're just shaping them after the mascara's gone on. You could use false eyelashes. I love this. I really do. I like it a lot. Again, so many eyeshadow looks you could get from this palette. I will use this again and again. If you're thinking it absolutely is and it looks like a Huda Beauty dupe, just get this, you guys. Save your money. I always think to myself, always, you know, put money into foundations and skincare. That's my top tip. Put money into foundations and skincare, because eyeshadow is all about application and technique. So if you've Huda Beauty, if you've Makeup Revolution, if you have that good technique with eyeshadow, that's what's going to really show. So for me, it's coming off a little bit more kind of warmish purple in the mirror. Maybe pictures will show it. But for me, I love it. I really do like it. But if you're someone that wants a little bit of cooler, calmer colours, a bit more kind of modest, you do have those kind of calmer ones here as well. So you do have a kind of an all year round, I think, palette. Absolutely amazing. Let's just swatch the Party, because that's something I like. Let's swatch that. That's Party. That's amazing. Let's put that on our... Well, I suppose glitter, you know, when you fade out, it just shows more in the eyes. But yes, loving that. And then you have For Real. This is For Real. It's more of a golden. So yes, I mean, I'm very happy with the palette. Certainly will use it again. Definitely one that will be in my stash, but it won't be shop my stash. It'll be used a lot. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. You could get so much more looks out of this. I just kind of wanted to do a glittery look. I really recommend those eyeshadow shields. I have them, but I also what I do sometimes, because I noticed that was quite a big, they are quite big. What you can do to save yourself the product and time is just cut this in half and then put one each side, and then it's smaller. So if I just show you what I mean, if I just bend it, so it would just be here instead of the whole way down. So yes, that's kind of my look. I might warm up the bronzer a bit using my Huda Beauty, but yes, I love it. Very happy with the product. We're going to just put some, actually I think the bronzer given the eyeshadow is absolutely fine. We're just going to set everything with the Fix Magic Radiance Vitamin C All Day Hydrating Spray. And there is a lock on it too, so if you've got the kiddies, or if you've got you want to kind of put it in a travel bag and you don't want anything to spill, we're just gonna I just let it fall onto the face, and that's it, guys. You could do lipstick if you want. I've got my Day to Night here, and we might use our night today just to see. No, we'll use day. And I love the shape you get there as well. Use a shape, so we're just gonna... It's not too strong. Pictures will go on Instagram. And it's super moisturizing too. So yes, super happy with that, guys. Warms up the face too. I think when I've been using Tanologist, you guys, I think my skin has been a bit better because I'm not kind of loading myself up. I know I've used NARS foundation today, but if you are somebody who has really good skin, put Tanologist drops into your moisturizer and you'll get the same effect. It'll just be lighter. But sometimes I do use my NARS. especially with a, you know, a heavier eye look. But I just wanted to say, you know, the Tanologist, if you have really good skin or you're not a person that likes foundation, definitely just pop it into your moisturizer and you're good to go, really. So yes, this is it. I hope you really enjoyed it, guys. I really enjoyed using the palette. I think I'll play around with it a little bit. I think for a 21st or something like that, this would be lovely, or a girls' night out. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you stuck through this. I realized it was really, really long, but I wanted to catch up with you guys too. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so they're both done, guys, but what I want to do is in the middle, in the inner corners, I'd like to put on some glitter. So that's what we're going to do. We have a couple of options there, but I'm really liking golden. So let's have a look. I'll just show you. So we've got Party, Jazz It Up, Golden, and then we do have Magic underneath. So I'm really liking golden here. I think it's beautiful. I think it'll just, in the inner corners, it'll jazz everything up. This one I think is nice, but I think I'd go for different colors if I was using that. I like this one because it's kind of a little bit of the colors we've used, burnt or kind of burgundy, whites, that kind of thing. And I think this, let's do a little bit of a swatch. I think that's gorgeous. So what we're going to do is place it. So we're just going to do some placement. And bring it out as far as you need to with your fingers. I'm kind of gently, now this obviously is just a look I'm doing today. It doesn't have to be like a day look, obviously. But I love it. I'm kind of bringing it out slightly. I love it. I think it's just so pretty. And I don't think any of the other colours would have suited it. We can do Glamour. Let's have a look at Glamour, and that's what Glamour looks like. And this is, what's it called? Sorry, Golden. So I'm going to do that on the other side. So let's go back with gold. Yeah, let's go back with Golden. I just love it. If you see the difference there, it just jazzes it up, but it makes the eyes alive. And I think the fact that the inner corners are kind of that creamy white, it kind of accentuates the glitter. So we're going to do this side. It's just beautiful. There's so many fun things you could get out of this palette, you guys. So many fun things. So you could bring that out as much as you like. For me, I'm kind of dabbing it more heavily in the inner corner, and then I'm kind of with another finger, clean finger, I'm kind of just pressing. But you can see there, it's just gorgeous. I love these colors, guys. There's so much fun with them, and there's so many other looks you could do. So let's look now at my, just having a look at my liner. So I'm going to be using this is Lasting Drama 24 Hour from Maybelline. That's what it looks like. It's going to be gel liner, which I find much easier to use, and you get a little applicator with it too. I would warm it up on the in the tub, because it does, that's what it looks like. It does need to be warmed up, but I'm thinking if this needs it or not, we'll see. I don't want to take away from the prettiness of it, so I'm wondering if I just should do the volume and length mascara. We might do that instead. So what I'll do is I'll come back after the mascara